do. Welcome to Shit It's Do. I'm Josh.
And I'm Shae.
Welcome to the left, right, left with your PC problems. They're everywhere. Take all your PC problems in a box to the left and get out of here.
Yep, just go to your attack return and just go on your way.
I hate Beyonce. Queen bee my butt. Anyways, thank you guys for stopping by and enjoying the always fun podcast of Two Dudes with Do. As you know, of course, we've given our shout-outs to people over the past. Of course, we have the monthly shout-out here, which if you guys don't know what this says, it's on purpose. You can't. It's supposed to say, we tell you what this is.
Yeah, you know.
And it's just the worst that we have to even point it out.
I thought by now people would have already known.
Yeah, so we're not going to point it out anymore. Just the worst, okay?
Just the worst.
Anyways, so hopefully I'll get my cork board ready and set up, and we'll get that board up to date with all the fun stickers. I'm still waiting for my other podcast stickers.
Still?
Breakers. Taking their sweet time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Acting like they don't know each other personally and they don't live in the same city or anything. They don't. Anyways, those will show up eventually, I'm hoping. Anyways.
You're going to have to forgive us, guys. We just went through transcendence.
If you watch the last episode, you'll know. Well, I think it's the last episode at this point.
I have no idea.
We're interdimensional, we're out of dimension, and we're transcendent, we're ascended. It's just weird.
I don't know what it will be named, but it's probably going to be named, like, Poor Man Do. Somewhere on the line.
Go check it out.
Man-made Do? I don't know.
Maybe just Our Minds Were Blown Do.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Go check it out. Go find it. You'll find it.
Yes.
Tonight, we're talking about PC problems.
Yes.
And I'm not talking about political correctness, although I wish I could, because it's getting stupid.
Very much indeed.
Hey, what's your pronoun? I never asked you.
Pronoun?
Yeah. Are you a she, he, there, them, this, it, unicorn,
I guess you can...
aardvark, duite?
Probably a do-way.
Okay.
Probably.
So I'll just refer to him as D. D.
Do.
What's up, dude?
Not
Yeah.
looking.
Dude. And, yeah. That doer. Dudette.
Man, you know, if you look at me like, I wonder what he... I can't even say that, because if you're wondering, I wonder what...
That person right there, if he's a person at all, I said he. This is a stupid world. I'm getting tired. Anyways.
Calm down there.
That's not what we're talking about. Anyways, we're going to go to the problems of PC, that's one of them. Yeah. On the internet, you have to be
socially correct.
I'm sorry, I'm tired of it. People have their feelings way out here and they just fall off.
You see, you know what my feelings are at?
I don't have feelings anymore. I've watched too many dogs get hit by shovels and people's heads cut off. It's just a bad world we're living in.
But you want to know where my feelings are locked at?
Inside.
And then they burst emotionally every half a year.
On some random person. Goes out to the mall. Excuse me. Can I talk to you about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Sure. Boo! That guy never walked the same again. Was it a guy? I don't know. I wasn't there.
I don't know. Are you assuming it's a guy?
I am. Anyways,
sorry. We need back to
the subject. We
didn't even touch the subject.
We give you guys a little something fun to look at and get your internet memes and little snippets out on. Now you guys got to come back to the realm of what we're going to talk about, and that's computer problems.
I have some stories on that one.
Why don't you go ahead and just take off with it?
I read. So, should I start off with the oldest one or the newest one?
Anything involving nothing but the one subject we're not going to touch, which is the people.
Okay, so
we're not going to talk about porn.
Okay, I'm good. So, I'm going to start off with the most recent one, which was yesterday. Isn't that just always a nice thing? So far...
Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
Tell me about it.
So...
Would you like to sit on the couch?
I don't have a couch.
Use your imagination.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Go ahead.
So, I launched up my computer like normal yesterday, and then 2 hours after using it, my computer all of a sudden blue screens. I'm like, how did this make you feel? I was really mad because I'm playing a game right now that it has a queue time of about 3 hours. Servers are messed up. So I got in, played for 30 minutes, and shut off. But their servers reset every hour, so you just rush that login button and see if you can get to the top 100 because the server size is only 100.
I see.
Tale of Toast, by the way, I recommend playing it if you like games like RuneScape. It's amazing. It's early access though.
So your computer just started blue screen.
Blue screen randomly. I'm like, why is this?
Let's explain real quick what a blue screen is.
Your computer has an error. It completely shuts down to try to save all memory.
And your screen
turns
blue.
Before
it has words on it.
Before it looked like like old PC stuff. Now they have like an actual page where like, oh, scan this what are those QR codes, and that's how you'll know. Or the actual error code's right down there, so you can look it up. So after the first time, maybe it was just random. Second time, like, I don't know about this. Third time,
time to check it.
So I Google it, and it's like, oh, it's your audio driver. So I had to download my drivers. My internet speed is so horrible, and so it would take me about half an hour to an hour to download my drivers. I don't want to use my phone's hotspot because downloading is the big one. So I tried for the first 3 times. My computer blue screens, so all my download is gone.
Which is annoying.
So eventually I went to my phone and it finished in 3 minutes. And then after that I uninstalled my drivers the easy way, and then I reinstalled them, and I still got my blue screen. Don't know why. So I was like, what is going on? So my buddy Colton, the Blind Bandit, always makes a covenant return on this channel. I don't know why.
He's gonna be on here a lot.
He's like, you just need to completely uninstall everything. You don't do their own way. You have to use its own different program that wipes all your graphics card.
Take everything off?
Take everything off for your graphics drivers. So I did that, and then at that point, the computer it's not using my graphics card anymore. I'm like 480p on my monitor. Dual monitors no longer work. All this other stuff, and I had to reinstall it that way. And I completely uninstalled everything for like audio driver, everything. So it just had all my stuff, but nothing to use the stuff. So then I had to install it through there, completely go through the stuff that was mandatory and not.
It's all there, but it doesn't know how to use it.
Exactly. I had to teach my computer how to use it again.
Me with a tennis racket.
Dink. And so far, I haven't blue screened since that. So.
Yeah. Anyways.
It's been a fun time. By the way, I got to play that game eventually for like 3 hours. Good time. Fun game. I recommend playing. Tell the Toast once again.
Everyone knows that when you get that blue screen, it's scary. You're instantly, it goes tight sphincter.
Yeah. Because the first time I did it, the sun just went down, so I didn't have any lights on just yet. It just happened like 5-10 minutes ago. I was like, I'll do it when I get up. And then it blue screens. I just see my entire room blue.
Yeah.
Horrible.
It's like when you get the red ring of death on an Xbox. Yes. There's instant fear. You go, there's no coming back from this.
Yeah, it was funny because when I launched my computer back from one of the blue screens, it said it deleted my game. I'm like, no. Steam did not register that I had the game. I'm like, no. So I go into my files and I find the game in there and I launch it. Okay, good. I'm like, wait a minute. Since now it's in here, it won't update through Steam because Steam doesn't know I have it. I'm like, oh, great. So I had to hit the download button and he's like, oh, you already have the files. Don't worry, you're good. I'm like, hey, woo! No download.
Got lucky on that one.
But yeah, that was a fun couple of hours. Blue screening is never a fun time.
No. I
mean, and so
just
far,
instant fear.
That is the only software problem I have ever had with computers.
I've had a few software problems. I mean, we had a computer just go dead out of nowhere for no reason.
Yes.
One day you're sitting there and you're playing it, and there's those. You're like, that was weird. You think to yourself, maybe I let the battery die. Maybe I didn't have it plugged in all the way, and it just came loose. It was a laptop. Check the battery, plug in. Everything's plugged in, all good.
My laptop that I had since 7th grade, and I've been graduated for almost 2 years now, still runs. Is it slow as crap? Yeah. Early Windows 7. I mean, Windows 7 was a good Windows version, but it's still, it's very much outdated since now we're on Windows 10. But, jeez, it's a nice rain out there.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, we're California. We don't get rain.
But my laptop, it just, one day, just dead.
I've had that laptop for years.
We ended up, we went in and checked it out, and the motherboard was fried. We had no reason why. It was just fried. Same thing
probably overheated.
It wasn't hot.
That's maybe
it was
maybe
just done.
Maybe a loose cord sparked it, and
that's what I was thinking.
And just fried it.
Yeah, I think there was a loose cord somewhere. I mean, it was a Dell.
Yeah. Dell's look really good though. Generally,
we've never had any luck with Dell. Every one of our Dells just went like that. I mean, my Dell I had, the whole school used to be Dell.
Yeah, I know.
My Dell, I took it home. 1 year later, it died after school. Right. So it made it 5 years.
I mean, that's for a desktop. I mean, mine's been there for 5 years.
It was a desktop. It should have been, it shouldn't even have been a problem. The graphics were getting out of date, but that's fine.
Same.
It just killed itself.
Yeah.
I came home one day, my dad's like, computer killed itself. What does that mean? It's gone. What do we do about that?
It's in the backyard in a 6-foot hole.
Yeah, you can't do that with electronics, guys. You can't just bury them. Sorry. We're not trying to tell you to do that.
I mean...
I'm getting some celery flavoring from that.
I know! Sorry, guys. Ironic, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story here. So my first headset I ever had, I actually did bury.
You buried your headset?
My first ever headset. It broke, and I buried it.
That's weird.
I was 14. I buried it.
Which house?
The one I just moved from.
You buried it at Handle?
Yeah.
That's weird. I'm sorry, it's weird to me. The red one? The red headset? Oh.
No.
Which headset?
It was like a low scale one, just very like a $30 one. Then my dad bought me like the Turtle Beaches, which I consider my first gaming headset. And then from there I got different.
Far down did you go?
Only like 2 foot.
Which part of the backyard?
Oh, I don't remember now.
Oh, you just...
Oh,
was it in the grass or was it...
No, I wouldn't. Do you think I'd tear up that grass?
No, I
get
killed.
killed.
I was asking.
I'd get killed. Just like it was the dog.
Yeah, dog digs. He's a dog.
Nah.
He put the grass back on top. Yeah,
No.
crazy. He's a cool dog, man. No,
Yeah,
but,
it's kind of interesting that I did that. I thought I'd show that up.
My first controller, I destroyed after it died, which has become like a normal thing now. One of my controller gives out, and I just take it apart. I want to see what the insides look like.
Sometimes.
I lost my special edition Call of Duty for my PS4, and we took that apart.
It was just. I showed up. I was like, my controller was not working. I'm like, maybe the button's broken on the middle. So we popped it out. I started pressing the actual pressure device. Like, it's not working. Is it dead? No.
It was weird. It would check a charge, and then you try and turn the actual controller on. Nothing.
It was weird. And so we're like, well, let's just break it. And that's what we did.
And so we did. I still have pieces. I saved pieces. The only thing I've ever buried was like an apple seed, because I thought you just bury an apple seed and grow an apple tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're wrong. That's wrong.
Yeah,
apparently, I mean, you got to start in the seed starter, and there's all kinds of things you got to do first. But I didn't know. I gave it a try. Yeah, there's some heavy rains. It's good.
Sorry.
We need rain in California, so it's good that we're getting some.
Ting.
Anyways,
but
something dropped outside.
Yes.
You know what? I haven't heard the recording dog.
It's raining. You might be inside.
Maybe.
Well, you should probably do that, or you're up to the front porch.
Normally we hear that the recording dog all day long.
Hey, Rain, you've done good today.
Okay, so what are some normal PC problems you might be asking? Well, normal PC problems you're going to run into.
Blue screens are pretty normal.
Yeah, blue screens happen, but they're not always death-defying, but sometimes they are.
Sometimes they warn you, like, hey, you need to fix.
Yeah, you're going to have slowdowns. That's usually meaning that your computer's filling up.
That or it's just getting old.
Yeah. I mean, for a lot of people, you don't fill up a computer. I mean, there's a lot of room there. But
I have a terabyte.
Like a laptop, they don't normally have as much as a desktop, so you can fill those up pretty fast. The fuller they get, the slower they run.
Yes.
Like our office computer at work, or not work, at church, it fills up very fast. It's full of videos, pictures, displays, all kinds of stuff like that. And it really needs an offline tower, but we don't have it. So the computer absorbs all the memory. It does.
What you should get for the church is just USB.
We were going to get it.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah. I've suggested it. I've even suggested a my book on the side, but it never happened because that's not the problem. Anyways, then of course you're going to have problems with if you download things. Sometimes stuff comes with them. Yes. If it's free, if it's too good to be true, guys, probably too good to be true.
Now, one thing, let me tell you this, is that when you're downloading, let's just say, which one is pretty... Let's say Adobe Flash, which for a long time was very much necessary. Now, not so much. I have it on there because there's some games I play that I have to have Flash, and okay, whatever.
I think YouTube still uses it.
No, they use HTML5.
Oh, still?
No,
I just got the I didn't have the right Adobe Flash player the last time I tried to get on there with an older computer.
Oh, yeah. It goes for each, but if you're having more, if you're new to a computer,
right,
it uses HTML5, which is a better.
Very good, very good.
But usually when you look in there, there's like, oh hey, download this toolbar on your computer, and that's where they get you.
Yeah, that's the kiss of death.
I have seen like my aunt's computer, which oh boy, if you look at my desktop, it is very well organized.
Yeah.
I like my crap organized.
I do too. I like all the things on the left, and
I don't recording
even have a
stuff
bin.
on one monitor, and I have everyday stuff on the other monitor. So there's that. I go to her house, and she's like, my computer's running really slow. I'm like, let me look at it. I open the home screen, scattered. I'm like,
open up the internet page, 4 toolbars.
I'm like, I look at it, I'm like, can I organize this? She's like, no. I'm like, why? I'm like, because I know where everything's at. I'm like,
yeah, that's what it is. But, I mean, yeah, the toolbars are bad. Don't do toolbars.
They'll start lagging you real quick if you got multiple of them.
Yeah, and then if you're experiencing slowdowns and it's not your memory, it could be that how many antiviruses you have on your computer. Because when you have an antivirus, what it does is you open up a page, it scans that page before it opens the page, technically. Yeah. So you open up internet page, you're like, man, my internet's supposed to be really good, but it's really slow on my computer. Well, you got 3 antiviruses on, so it's got to run 3 times before it even shows you what's on the content of the page.
Now, personally,
I've seen someone who had 5 antiviruses.
That's crazy. I only have 1, and it's the default one for Windows. Because personally, if you know what you're doing,
you're not going to fall into bad spots.
It's hard to get a virus.
But you know what? The computer world did such a great job at one point in time. They're all, the virus is bad. You can get it from anything.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't open up emails you don't know. You don't go to bad sites, and you're good. Don't download things free.
Yeah. Like, I was trying to think of...
Not that hard.
I don't know when the last time I got a pop-up, unless it was besides my phone, because I think now people are trying to target phones more than they're targeting this.
Well, yeah, phones are better target now.
Yes.
Because, I mean, everyone's got a phone.
Yes. So
it used to be a lot of people had computers. Now, a lot of people, I mean, everyone. I don't know very many people that don't have a phone.
I was showing Star something on Google, and I got a pop-up for a porn ad. I was like... And she's like,
I haven't had one of those yet.
She's like, what was that? I'm like, you don't need to know.
It's a pop-up.
She's like, did you have it open before? I'm like, no, it popped up. And right as I said that, my grandma walks into the room, I'm like...
We're just going to close the screen.
We'll close this. You don't need to know what this was.
Just going to keep that out of the way here. But yeah, I mean, it's just there's things you stay away from, and you're good. You don't really need 5 antiviruses. Grandma, listen. Just don't open up things that aren't yours. But they said they knew me. Everyone's going to say they know you.
But they said my credit score would increase.
That's actually a big one that a lot of people... I opened up a text message today from a number. I was like, I should not open this. But I was like, I opened it, and it was like, you can get a free thing. I'm like,
only for your credit card info.
No, I was like, sounds like bullcrap. But it had a link. I was like, I'll just go to the link real quick, and if it's bad, I'll just cut it off real quick. It won't be a big problem. Open it up. It's Walmart. Walmart sent me a survey link. I was like, oh, thanks, Walmart. That's exactly what I need.
After he's at Walmart, thanks.
No, it's at Home Depot, but still. I mean...
That would be funny if you were at that.
But yeah, so I was like... And it was like, do this quick survey and get a free prize. I'm like, yeah, Walmart, maybe. Give me something like $10 off or something. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Went through the 5-second survey. Got to the end. Choose your gift. I'm like, I've seen this before. Get to the bottom. Free. Really nice looking watch. I'm like, all right, let's take a look. Click that. Claim prize. Goes to that website, and they're all we need is your information. I'm like, I put my information in, not the correct information, just the information that's close enough to me where I can still get it shipped to me. And then I sent it to
that's funny.
Sent it in, and they're like, oh, all you have to do is pay $7. Excuse me, guys.
He has it. Okay, so
this is important.
This is important. So in the meanwhile, I will get in the middle here, and I'll start talking here. So. Another PC problem, besides all this other stuff, is that sometimes your hardware will fail. So far, through my computer history, I say history, just all that stuff, I've had 2 things in my hardware fail on me. I've had my graphics card fail on me, and I've had my hard drive fail on me. My graphics card, it was dealable, but I would not recommend it. When your graphics card fails on you, it probably won't show any graphics, or in my case, it won't load them right when it did it. When my graphics card failed, when I tried to load graphics that would, especially 3D graphics, it would distort each of the pixels, just lag everywhere. It looked horrible. You could not play it. And if it wasn't doing that, it also had blue dots over the entire screen, so you couldn't really see what you were doing. But you could still use your computer. And it was very easily fixable. You just had to get a new graphics card. Now, my hard drive, that's different. hard drive, when my hard drive failed, I had to buy a new hard drive, and since all my hard drive was corrupted and all that stuff, you could not open it. When I launched my computer with the old hard drive, it took about 15 minutes to launch, and then it took about 10 minutes to start up everything that I needed, and sometimes it wouldn't even start up certain programs, and at that point, everything was being used, and I couldn't touch anything. It wouldn't open anything besides TeamSpeak, because that was what we used back in the day, and it was horrible. Then, and I screw back.
I got a surgery happening on Wednesday, and my mother needed to make sure I still needed a ride.
Yeah, that's very important.
Still do.
I can vouch surgery, you need rides.
Yep.
But as I was saying, leave that there.
He's all up in my space. I leave for 5 seconds.
Yeah, I move right in the middle.
Anyways.
As I was saying, hard drives when they crash, bad thing. Bad thing. You can't. Yeah.
It's just might as well get it.
When my hard drive crashed, if it was now, I'd be crying.
By the way, anybody else notice that Shae's got a beautiful cut hair?
Oh,
he got them all cut, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But yeah, no, I mean, there's tons of PC problems that you can go through. The main ones you're going to have trouble with that will kill your computers: hard drive malfunction, hard drive malfunction.
Hard drive.
Yeah, memory cards being corrupted where they don't hold anything anymore. Graphic card being destroyed, essentially. I mean,
yes,
just killing itself.
Most of the time, how I see it, because PC parts, no or not, are very gentle. You gotta be gentle with them. Oh, you have a little bit of static shock on you, and you touch it. That hard drive is now fried.
You gotta be very careful. You need to always discharge yourself before you touch a computer.
Yes, that's why they have those special bracelets that absorb static electricity off of you.
Yep.
When people work like that, you have those on you so that you don't get static electricity.
There's other minor problems. Your cords, they can get bent and then they get frayed, so you gotta
your
avoid that.
Your computer can overheat if you don't dust it properly.
Keep it dusted. You gotta buy air can every now and again and blow that dude out. Because if you don't dust it, it's a vacuum essentially.
I could tell you that before I blew my computer out, because I didn't do it for a long time because I moved and stuff and it just wasn't on my mind. I just did it like a week and a half ago or whatever. My computer before was actually heating this room. It doesn't do that anymore.
It makes it run harder.
It makes it harder to run, so it heats up faster, and then that dust is technically flammable.
Yeah, everything you can do to avoid overheating your computer is a must.
Yes.
So putting it in a well-ventilated area, don't stick it in a box.
Yeah, put some extra fans in there to blow out.
Keep the air blowing around, moving.
If you're ballsy enough, you can actually do some liquid cooling. That's dangerous.
You got to know what you're doing.
Yes, I don't know.
Not for the normal person.
No, I don't like the idea of liquid cooling, but it does work very well.
I mean, these are our PC problems that we deal with on the regular.
Yes.
I mean, as a broadcaster, we deal with, sometimes the thing just doesn't save.
Yeah. Oh.
And there's no reason for it. Just didn't do it. Like, sorry, you're out 45 minutes. Or you thought you had plenty of memory and you bought a computer. You're like, oh, it's got plenty of memory. It's a computer.
Oh, I feel like you're talking about something.
Yeah, and then you start a podcast and you're like, oh, we'll just do it. You talk for an hour and 20 minutes and then you stop and you're like, it only got 5 minutes.
Oh, so bad.
And then you're like, why did it only get 5 minutes?
Josh,
because it only has 1 gig of memory available.
That's nice
what?
Though.
But yeah, it was just confused. So, I mean, these are your normal everyday problems that you got to deal with.
Yep.
If you have another problem that you're like, I don't know what to do with this, comment section below. We know a lot of guys that are tech savvy.
Yes.
Not that we're a technical channel.
I'm pretty good at it. My buddy Colton, the Blind Bandit's even better at it. And then him with his brother, which actually worked at a tech shop for a while.
They can get it figured out.
They can get it figured out pretty well.
We know who to get you in touch with.
Oh, yes. And if not that, then you actually go to professionals. Yeah. Always ask around first, because professionals cost a lot of money.
Oh, they know what they're doing, though.
Yes, they know what they're doing.
That's a good thing. I mean, there's a guy, his name's Brent Van Tessel. He runs SWAT PC. I mean, the guy can almost do everything for a PC. Some of the Macs, some of the older stuff, it's just over. There's nothing you knew about it, but he sees it all. What he deals with mostly is old people. So, I mean, it'd be nice to get a young face in there every now and again, I'm sure.
Every certain while, your computer's going to have problems. Hopefully minor, so you can fix it yourself. But I'd say it's time to end the episode because we're running.
Yes, it is. That's what I was doing.
We're running right on time.
That's where I was getting to. So, guys, as always, we have all these fun stuff that are going to pop up on the top of the screen. Ready?
Facebook. Instagram. Ding! There it is. Twitter. And Patreon with a Discord in the middle.
That's a place where you can help us out with money.
Yeah.
Other places are where you can connect to us. Discord is also a place you can connect, but the only way you get to Discord is through a Patreon.
Yes.
It's
And-
important, though.
Yes. So you can talk to me, and if Josh is actually on, and you ask for Josh, I can text him like, hey, someone wants to talk to you. And
We're
if he
always
can-
available.
If he can get on, he'll get on. If not, tell your problems to me. I'm always there to listen.
We're available, guys.
We're
We make
generally-
ourselves available for our Patreons.
Generally, I'm always on.
Let's see. Anything else? Oh, yeah. There's these like buttons, these little unlike buttons, if you like to say.
My dislikes.
Yeah.
Oh, so
There's a subscribe button. You guys want to watch us every week?
and this is the comment button too.
Yeah. Don't forget to make the notification bells on if you already are subscribed. That way you know when we upload.
Always.
And I think that's pretty much what we need.
There's also one thing you usually like to say as well. Share the video.
Oh, yeah, don't forget.
As much as you can share. Get your friends to share it so people can actually see us and see how we're doing.
Yeah. Want to watch some games? We have every now and again we have a channel
dudes
that has
playing.
games. But if you're like, man, I want to watch games on a regular, he's got a channel.
I do.
Teledocs. Go
I'm
find him.
Dominant right now. Spyro the Dragon.
Good series. I've been watching it myself.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. This last episode, well, episode number 8, really pissed me off. You died way too much because you were just rushing.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't stand it.
I thought when I did it, okay, but I thought it wanted me to jump all the way up.
Oh,
and
I
then
know what
glide.
you thought because I watched it. I watched what happened. After the second time you jumped, I knew exactly what you needed to do, but you weren't doing it. I was getting so frustrated.
Yeah, then like 10 times later, I'm like, and I'm like, and you just hear.
Anyways, so guys, go check us out. Go check out his channel. Hey, help us out. I don't know what.
Break it down now.
Whoa, how drink you every day.
Yeah, ironically, I'm gonna tell a secret. I didn't drink you. He didn't. Get you.